What is up, everybody? How is everybody doing? I'm doing quite good. Hopefully you guys are too. Welcome back to the top 4 scariest ghost encounters. I would just like to say thank you all so much for the support, and let's jump on into today's video. The Boy Next Door. I was 11 years old in 6th grade. It was October in the early 90s. I lived in Florida, so October was still rather warm. A boy I went to school with was trying to scare his siblings with a prank and accidentally hung himself. It shocked the school, but I didn't know him. I felt bad but didn't care too much. I was 11. Well, my best friend lived literally 2 houses away from his house. So after a few weeks, we tried contacting anything on an Ouija board. I know some of you think they don't work. Well, I can tell you, they do. We got Gordon, the kid who accidentally died. Everyone called him Gordy. Like I said, I don't know him. I met my friend that lived next to his family a few weeks before he died, and never knew him alive. I say alive for a reason. I got to know him well, for years after. During our seance session, I felt someone, and even saw him. A small boy with curly, wavy hair and sad dark eyes standing in the corner. I said to my friend, "There's a boy here. I can barely see him, but I know he's here." So we started asking questions out loud, no longer using the board. I could see him and I heard his answers in my heart, things only he could have known. I could honestly see him, yet I wasn't afraid. After about a year or 2 of me talking with him at my friend's house, he followed me home. Once I turned 15, I banished him from my presence because he kept physically ruffling the curtains when I was in the shower. I'm much older now, and I wonder how he's doing, and if he's still around. My mother's encounter. A little bit of backstory before I start. My dad has always been abusive and evil. That's why my mom is never with him, and I never wanted to ever see him again. So one day my mom and my biological dad got into an argument and he just left. He was crying a lot that night, and she was laying on the bed in front of her closet. The door wasn't shut, but she heard something crinkling, so she looked up, and the clothes that were in the closet were swaying like someone was brushing up against them. It kind of looked like somebody with their hand was going back and forth. We are a strong Christian family, so we believe in God, but we also believe that there is a devil. So my mom said out loud, "Not today, Satan." Not as a joke, just like saying, "No, go away." And right after she said that, it had completely stopped. Not like slowed down. Not like just one piece of clothes kept moving or something. It completely stopped. It never happened again. The silhouette of a man. So my mom came back from the supermarket, and she came with some coconut milk. That was only for her. I love coconuts, but I've never tried coconut milk, so I asked her if I could try it. She said no. So me in my head was like, yeah, sneak at night to try it. She drank some, so it was open. Remember this. Late at night, when all the lights were off, I snuck downstairs into the dark kitchen. I didn't want to turn on the lights, so I didn't get caught, so I opened the fridge and grabbed a cup. Poured some, and hey, this is good. But then my body shakes slowly, and I get this feeling. This feeling of like a leave now. Leave for the sake of your life. So I put the cup on the table, and as I turn towards the door, I see this silhouette of a man. It was an all-black silhouette, and as I'm running to the stairs, I hear breathing and quiet running as I'm running back to my room. I jump onto my bed and pull my blanket over my face. I made a tiny opening and breathed from it. And I just started to fall asleep with that feeling of somebody watching me. Tunnel Monster. Hi, my name is Z, and this all started in 8th grade behind my school with two of my friends. Let's call them Evan and Lily. I barely knew what was happening, but I heard about a tunnel behind my school by my friend Evan. I wanted to go down there, but he told me that I might not be able to go down there and come out the same. I obviously thought that this was a joke and asked him just to take me down there and let me see it. He agreed, but we had to take a third person, Lily, as he didn't feel comfortable with just two people there. After a few days, all three of us went down, and we had a few people follow us, but only to the first corner. The thing with tunnels is that there were at least 3 corners that we knew about. Anyways, Evan told us a story about how my other friend, let's call him Will, has had a near-death experience with the monster that lived down there. The monster's skin white as snow, long fingers with sharp nails, small black eyes like a hamster, back arched when it crawls. It hates light, needle-like teeth, and really fast. This is all that Will told us. I was the only one who went past the first corner with a flashlight, and I saw that thing. It started to throw stuff at me. But back to my story. I thought he was joking, so I went past the first corner, and that's when I made my mistake. The two followed me, and we went deeper into the tunnels. I started to get this feeling like someone was watching me. I looked up, and I saw it past the second corner. I stopped. Evan asked me why I stopped. I told him I was going back, and started to crawl as fast as I could to pass them and towards the first corner. I heard Lily and Evan. They saw him. I waited for Lily to get in front of me, and Evan was just behind me. I started to hear it huffing and puffing to the corner. As I looked back, the monster was about to get me, and his nail barely went into my skin. The next thing I remember is waking up at home. My friends wouldn't tell me what happened, and I can't remember what happened. All I can remember is just crawling as fast as possible out of there. But that was it. But alrighty guys, that's gonna end it off for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, as I really do appreciate it. Really does bring a smile to my face, and I really do love you guys even more. And if you guys are new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You guys, we are closing up on 500 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support recently. It has been absolutely crazy. And just thank you all so much. You guys are the absolute best. If you guys want to show any more support, I am going to be starting up a Patreon. The link will be in the description below. Just to grab new gear, and not because I really badly need a new mic sooner or later. But alrighty guys, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Like always, peace out.